Do you like his leopard print cape? Nice, eh? Hi guys, it's Kimberley Day here. So today I've got a super exciting video for you. What we're doing is we're going to be reviewing the Kmart cordless clippers. So these are used obviously to cut your hair. They cost me $29. So I thought, why not get a hairdresser to try out these clippers and we'll put them to the test. So let's get started. So we're going to be trying out the Kmart cordless hair cutting clippers that retail for $29. This is my husband Mark. I thought he'd be the perfect model because he's very hairy, so we should be able to give this a bit of a go. So we're going to even be able to cut his beard, aren't we?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, so we're going to cut it as short as we can.
No.
And see how we go.
A little bit.
Maybe just shave it off. You get this little handy case. You open it up and you get the clippers, some scissors, a comb, some clipper blades and cord to charge it. But you can do it cordless and you do get clipper oil as well. So here's the clippers and they've got these little grooves here which these clipper blades slot into. So you just put it on there and it clips in. Then when you want to go that clipper length, you've got the number 1 to 4 there and you just press this button underneath, pull it down, and then you can move to whatever blade you want. Obviously if you go past a 4 it'll come off, so then you go up to the next clipper blades. But this one here is really weird. It doesn't, the other one says 1 to 4, this one should say 5 to 8, but it doesn't have any numbers on either side, so it is a little bit confusing if you don't know what you're doing. So we've got this here is the recharger, and you can also use the clippers when this is on, I think, so we'll give that a try. These are really lightweight clippers compared to the normal ones which I would have used in the salon, which probably set me back around $200, $250. So we put that one on. So this is the number 1 to 4. So the further out that you put the guard, the longer the hair will be. Switch it on. So in the salon you would be able to use clippers on wet or dry hair, so we are going to try it on both. Okay, so I just figured out you can lock it on the back and it locks it so it won't move when you're doing it. They do make a bit more noise than a normal salon clipper, and I think you do have to go over the hair a bit more. So Mark's hair is sort of medium thickness. It's not super thick, but it's definitely not fine. Okay, so it's stopped cutting. Okay, it's not cutting at all now. Okay, so the hair does seem to get stuck in this little hole here. So normal clippers have separate blades that you would clip on, which I find quite easy, but this way you couldn't generally lose. If you lose a clipper blade, you'd be losing your number 1 to 4. So we've got, so all the hair seems to get stuck in there, but we'll give it another go. It does come with a little brush that you can use to get the hair out with, but usually that's at the end, and you're not going to be doing, you're not going to be clipping the hair and then halfway through get your little brush out. That would be ridiculous. Okay, let's try again. So this isn't a hair cutting tutorial, this is a review. It does seem to cut, you just have to go over it a lot. That hair really does get stuck in there, which is super annoying. See? So it gets stuck in there. So if you take it off, see the hair gets stuck in those holes. So I'm going to get Mark to go and wet his hair and we'll try it on that and see if it's any better. Now don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Okay, so the reason the comb they give you is this weird shape is so that when you're cutting, you can use it to taper the hair, as in going from like a clipper to sort of messy on top. So it makes it easier to blend if you've got a comb like this. So we will try it for blending. So this is a 3. And it actually seems to work better on wet hair. But it could also be because the hair is already shorter. If that's a 3, and it's still long in this part.
Sounds like it's going dead.
Yeah, it sounds a bit sick. So definitely at this stage, I wouldn't be using it on really thick hair because I don't think the motor would be strong enough. So it has cut now, but it took a long time. The hair doesn't get stuck as much when it's on a 2. We'll deal with the beard situation after this. Before you use any clippers like this around the edges, just test them on the back of your hand here to make sure they don't cut, because obviously you don't want to cut your loved one. So they do seem to cut alright without the clipper blades on there. So we'll take the clipper blades off. Just going to try and do a little bit of blending here with this comb. This comb is useless. It's so flexible. So they do work a lot better if the hair's already short, but that obviously defeats the purpose. So Mark's been reading the instructions. It says to charge for 16 hours and then you will get 40 minutes of use without having the cord plugged in. So the rest of the haircut we are going to do scissors up here. Mark won't let me cut his hair with the Kmart scissors. So I'll be back in a short minute once I have used my scissors and cut the top. Now we're going to try it on the beard. So, now let me know down below if you've ever cut anyone in your family's hair, whether it was a disaster or whether it looked amazing. Let me know.
Are you having a problem with your wife cutting your beard? Me too.
We're lucky we're even allowed to cut this beard. Anything for a video.
What's that, an 8?
Maybe.
10? Maybe just trim it a little bit near the sideburns.
Okay. Okay, so we've got it on what I think would be the largest length. It's not supposed to move. I've got it locked in. See? No, because it still moves when you lock it in. That's weird.
Is it a 4?
Look at the 5. It's quite short. It's like this long.
Why you know it's my beard?
Can I just cut it to there?
No, you just don't cut it now.
There's a bit more. Let's see the other side.
No, not with that thing.
No, this bit. So it seems that you've got to like pick it up. Pick up the hair to try and get it to go through. Sounds a bit sick. Okay, they don't sound well cutting a beard. This seems to be dying trying to cut Mark's beard. Mark has now said I'm not allowed to cut the beard. So we went from me wanting to do a number 1 over it, or a 2, to trimming the edges. So I'm just going to style it up with a little bit of product. This is just American Crew fibre. I like to put this on dry hair. It's not that bad. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so here's our haircut with the Kmart clippers. So as you can see by this video, the clippers did cut hair eventually. This haircut has taken me the longest it's ever taken me to cut a men's haircut. So a men's haircut should take around 10 to 15 minutes. This haircut, even with someone who knew what they were doing, took around an hour. Now, the main problem with these clippers are these clipper blades. So the clipper blades, you put them on, that's all well and good. So when you're using these clippers, all the hair gets stuck in here. So normal clippers, they clip on and there's no gaps at all. Whereas these Kmart clippers, you put them on and there's this big hole here. So all the hair gets stuck in here, and then when you're trying to cut, it can't cut because there's big wads of hair in here. Stupid design. I do like that they are cordless and you can use them with the cord, so if you run out of battery, you can just plug it in and away you go. I do like that idea, but other than that, they really need to rethink the design of these clippers. I know they're only $29, but for $29, you could probably go to somewhere like Hair House or Price Attack and get something nearly around the same price, maybe $10 extra, and you could get a pair of clippers that actually work. I personally definitely wouldn't recommend them. I'm sorry, Kmart, you need to rethink these clippers. They're a fail from me. Dun dun. Okay guys, I hope this video was helpful and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!